Refer to lah. 1, 2, 3, action. Okay, what is up guys? Fahan here with Za once again, and today we have Akasha. How are you, man?
Yeah, hi, nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you, and thank you for coming down to review the bike with us. This is Akasha's bike, the CBR600RR. Double R, yes. Yeah. And so I have to say that we've never really seen this bike before on the streets. Are quite rare.
Yeah, this is one of the rare bikes, you know. Not many on the road, especially. And I like the design. The head itself is like very fierce, you know.
Yes, macam a hawk, you know.
Yeah, actually one of the reasons why I got this was cause the headlights actually look like Optimus Prime's eye. So yeah,
I see.
It's very rectangular.
Yeah, and usually if you mention CBR, it's usually 1,000.
Yeah, everything.
150.
Yeah, every time you mention CBR, you know, first thing will come out is 1,000.
That's right. Yeah, so before Akasha tell us a story about his CBR600RR, gonna give a bit of background about it.
Manufactured since 2003, the Honda CBR600RR has went through numerous variations during its production run. The CBR600RR was marketed as Honda's top-of-the-line middleweight sports bike, winning several times in the Supersport World Championship. Akasha's model is a 2005-2006 model. Engine is a 599cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke transverse 4-cylinder 4-valve DOHC with dual-stage free injection and a 6-speed manual transmission. In Singapore, the Honda CBR600RR is an extremely rare bike and is uncommon on the streets.
Alright guys, so shout out to our sponsor Liqui Moly.
Do check out their online store for awesome motorbike care-related products.
Support us by clicking on the link below to view the range of products.
Or use our promo code upon checking out.
Alright. So Akasha, don't mind asking, how long have you rode this bike for and how much was it that time?
I've ridden it for 2 months. Then 2 months. Yeah, I bought it for 7k off Carousel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that's quite.
So basically the guy, he dropped the price from like 8.5k to 7k. So when the guy dropped the price, right, then I got an email notification from the Carousel app that the price dropped. Then I wanted to nego to the guy to like ask him for 7k, but he dropped it even before I asked. So to me, like I felt that was the point that I had to get. So immediately when I got the email, I asked my close bros, then I asked my mother whether I can buy it. Then she said okay, then go.
Then for yourself, why this bike though?
Essentially, I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. So, because actually in an ideal world, my dream bike is the Ducati 916. Yeah, but then after that, like the Ducati 916 is like, you know, it's too rare. Then there was once very few on Carousel. Then it's too expensive. So the next best option was Kagiwa Mito. I almost got a Kagiwa Mito, but then like I saw this bike then it was all red. Like the shape looked very similar in a modern sense, and then there's no NEA rebate for this bike. So I felt it was worth it to get.
Okay, I see. Before this bike, what were you riding?
Yamaha R15 V2.
So that one you rode for how many years?
1 year 6 months.
1 year 6 months. Even 2A also you still ride that bike.
Yeah, I didn't get a 2A bike.
You never got tempted to get a 2A bike?
No, cause like I think I first learned about this bike right when I was still on my 2A. I haven't even gotten my class 2. Yeah, so I was like, it's either this bike or nothing. So I just waited. Yeah. To get my class 2.
I understand.
So basically, this is your consider your dream bike lah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I know you've ridden it for 2 months, but how about the previous owner? Did he share like his experiences with it, or any issues with it, or problems with it? You know,
I think he ridden it for like 1 year plus. Then there weren't much issues lah, but then the battery, like, cause I think he originally bought the bike cause he wanted to go track day, but then because of COVID, so he couldn't go, right? So there was a point in time he didn't start the bike for like months lah. Then so like when I got the bike had battery issues, so that was the first thing I had to change out. Then the front fork was also like leaking a little bit, so that one I had to change as well.
And you are owner number 9.
Yeah.
Really motor rolling,
Yeah.
How would you describe its performance? I mean, its torque, its acceleration, maneuverability.
I'd say that it when like moving like standstill using my feet, right, it feels as heavy as a Super 4, but then like I feel that it can accelerate faster than Super 4 like, and the engine specs are there to speak for it. Then maneuverability, like right now the bike is still like the Primero Racing, like the boss told me not to play corner with this bike because the tires have uneven wear, because I suspect right last time is because of the fork seal leak, right? So the bike's like dynamic performance over time, like it suffered so the tire also had the brunt of the force. Yeah, so
I can see it's worn on one side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can this actually be fixed?
Yeah, I'm planning to change tires like to Bridgestone Battlex S22, but it's just a matter of when, I'm not sure. Yeah. Then other than that, like I think top speed I don't dare to play because I'm still a class 2 P plater. Yeah, then
Class 2 P-plater.
Yeah. So like yeah, it's your first time, y'all. Yeah. So like it can cruise comfortably at 90 clean. Then like how to say? Because last time my RXK, my R15 V2, right? Like at 90 click, if I try to let go, then I just see how the handlebar vibrates, right? It will vibrate. You can see the vibration. It's very obvious, but this one is not that obvious. Then like I believe that's the case because of the like Showa big piston fork, and then the damper is just very good.
Jumping from a class 2B to the class 2, you reckon that the differences are
huge. Actually quite scary because like when I first sat on the bike, right, like I struggled to like push the like with my feet the bike, and then like
it's heavy, right?
Yeah, and I struggled to like get used to how to ride this bike in a car park because this bike the throttle is very sensitive. Yeah. So yeah, must be careful with your clutch control. Yeah. Then I had to use the like the SSDC they like or any driving center they teach us how to push our bikes, right? Yeah. That one now I know why like they ask us to learn that. Yeah, it's a useful skill apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's talk about accessories for this bike. I'm sure for yourself, you never really put anything, right?
Yeah.
But the previous owner, I see that he put a couple of things, like the what's that called?
I'm not sure myself.
This one is the
Showa big piston fork. I think this one comes stock. Then like the HESD also it comes stock. The Honda electronic steering damper. When there's too much vibration, right, the system like will electronically control the steering to dampen itself.
Okay.
And then cool. I don't know what's this, Rizoma brake pump.
Brake reservoir. Brake fluid reservoir.
Then is the Brembo RCS19 brake pump, and then aero exhaust. Then there's a power commander also, PC5. Then
the seat here.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a piggyback ECU. Yeah. Then the battery I changed it to Shorai. Yeah, it's a iron phosphate. How to say?
Battery issues at the time when you first bought it, right?
Yeah, and also cause like I did my research and like I read papers and whatnot about the technology of like PO4 batteries, and then it's just to me I just find it better than lead acid. Yeah.
Is it better as it really says?
Yeah, the cranking appear like macam how to say, like the standard voltage, right? Like for lead acid is usually lower, but then this one when the engine hasn't started, the battery voltage is higher. And then when the engine is running, right, the voltage can touch like 13.6, 13.5 volts. Yeah, which is much higher than a standard lead acid battery.
Alright, so let's talk about this aero exhaust, because this exhaust is actually under the seat. Which is very rare to see in a Honda.
Yeah.
Does it get hot or not when you're sitting? Or when a pillion sits on it, it's actually...
so far no pillion has complained before.
Allah.
Yeah. But maybe it's because I never ride long enough with them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe because as you're riding, the wind actually helps to vent out the heat, I guess.
You know one thing I just don't like about this, under seat exhaust,
what is it?
Is that if you are behind the bike, you'll be like, the exhaust will be like onto your face,
Yeah.
I think I get what you mean, but it does evoke a very nice design, but it's symmetrical, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking about the symmetrical point, right, this bike like dynamically is more balanced because like all the other bikes, right, usually if you put the exhaust on the left or right, then they might have to compensate for it if they want to make the bike perform better So I felt that this is more interesting.
So do you intend to do any add-ons to this bike?
I would say the first thing I plan to do, like for now, is to add cameras to the bike because like it's to cover myself. Then after that, like change tires. Yeah, I think for the basic thing is just the protection side of stuff. Then later that I don't know, if like I have more money in the future, then inshallah like I'll put like the bikes, right, like some sport bike they have the red color, the ring around here.
Oh yeah.
Or I might just spray the whole rims red because my helmet is the HAC Lightning McQueen. Then I was thinking maybe I should make it look like Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, might as well.
Cars theme kind of bike.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool, man. Because I love that movie, by the way.
Because it's NASCAR, right?
Because it's based on NASCAR. Yeah, you're right. So let's talk about the technology on this bike. Being when is this bike released?
2014.
2013, 2014, around that era. Definitely technology, there's not much on it. Other than the HISS, which Honda has it for quite a long time. Does it have ABS?
No.
Oh, surprising, even though he has Brembo brakes.
I believe like Raj, the boss of Primero Racing, right? He mentioned that if bikes, like class 2 bikes, if you play with ABS, right, it will be harder to control the bike. And then I'm not sure about that. That's what I remember of what he said. Yeah. Then about technology, one other interesting thing about the bike is like the shape of the front area here. So it's a ram air intake. So basically, like it helps to allow air to enter the bike engine more efficiently, the intake side. But I read up like from this book called Race Car Design by Derek Seward. Then he was saying that for motorcycle engines, right, with a ram air intake, usually the ram air intake doesn't come into play unless you're at 180 kilometers per hour, 30 meter per second. So convert 180 click.
I see. So the air ram is more for the track use lah, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe in high speed highway kind of use, would it be okay? I reckon.
Yeah, it feels okay. The engine RPM also okay. Then the temperature also feels okay. But when I come to a stop, then that's the interesting part. The temperature will increase to like 103 degrees Celsius.
So is it hot?
Yeah. Usually I try to use shoes when I ride this bike cause cannot tahan the heat.
Alright, so being a sports bike, it doesn't have the accessories, the conveniences of a typical motorcycle like box or what. I think if you put a box, people will probably murder you because it doesn't look nice.
Yeah,
I've seen the Strat 1000 now with a box, you know.
That is would you reckon that it's okay for you, to be riding a sports bike without the conveniences of having a box or places to put your stuff?
Right now I just put my school bag over here, then I slot in my hand into the handlebar, then I just put like that. Yeah, but I can live with it, but in the future I plan to like buy a tank bag and a tail bag. Because it's like for the practicality of a uni student life.
From your shirt, you are studying at NUS, right?
Yeah.
Where do you stay?
Woodlands area.
Woodlands to NUS are quite far, so lah.
Yeah.
so definitely will need the extra power.
Yeah.
How's the commute like? Not too bad lah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking about commute, right, I always felt that it would be scary to lane split with a class 2 bike. Because macam, I don't know, it just feels big
Bro, you try NC750 bro. This profile is considered slim to me lah.
Okay.
Maybe you need to get used to the bike.
Because he's a class 2 P plater, right? You must understand.
Forget lah, bro.
He just from class 2B straight jump to a class 2. So it will take time for him to be, to adjust himself.
Okay lah, fine. I understand.
How big is the fuel tank and how is the fuel consumption like? How far can you go on full tank?
So far the highest amount I pump is 14.3 liters. Then the furthest I went is 232.6. Yeah, so I think actually I can push to 240 because usually I ride this bike at like 90 click per hour because like I don't want to burn so much money.
No, if you ride faster, actually it save more fuel.
I'll have to look into that.
There's a debate about that. Put in the comment section.
Really, I don't know. How about maintenance? You had a chance to go?
Yeah, the battery I changed. Servicing not yet. I changed the battery like 290. Then the front fork seal problem 220. Then servicing, I think if I remember correctly, should be like $83 or $90 around there. 3 bottles of engine oil, and then the oil filter, Honda original.
I see. So this bike actually got it at a shop or from a person?
I got it from a carousel person. Yeah, actually like when I was still in my class 2A in like December 2019, right? Some shop sold it lah. Like when the shop listed the bike on carousel, I was like, oh my god, this bike like damn pretty. So it's like the dream bike lah. But then like I got sad when the bike got sold off. Yeah, then apparently the person I bought this bike from, right, is the person who bought from the shop.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that's coincidental.
Yeah.
They say that kalau rezeki takkan ke mana. Kalau jodoh takkan ke mana.
Translate that to English, please.
Yeah, actually I prayed tahajud for this bike also lah.
Seriously?
Because like I just like ask Allah to like control the heart of the guy to just drop the price.
If it is fate, I translate if jodoh takkan. If it is fated for you, it's yours.
Okay, for our non-Muslim viewers out there lah.
So about that as well, right? Because the owner was telling me that the moment he dropped the price, right, he said like 5 people contacted him about the bike. So like I also messaged him lah. Then he told me that the reason why he agreed to meet me, right, was because I told him that if I like the bike I got the bike check at like my shop, right, Primero. Then if I like the bike, then I'll just like depot like 1k on the spot lah. So that's the reason why he said he decided to like meet me first.
Okay. The fact that you actually tahajud for this bike is awesome.
I would never tahajud for a bike. That is my personal opinion.
I mean, kau dah rezeki. I mean, it's fated to be for him.
I mean, I got Emelina now, so alhamdulillah lah.
Yeah, you wanted a CB400X, but you get this one.
I get something better. On the road, do you get a lot of looks with this bike? People don't even know what this bike is, right?
Yeah, some people think it's a Ducati, which is like, which is the dream lah. Yeah.
At a glance, people will thought it's a Ducati.
You're right. I mean, if you're going fast, people think this is a Panigales.
Yeah. So like that was the first comment when some of my close friends like they just saw the bike. I thought it's a Ducati. Yeah. So other than that, when I stop at traffic lights, occasionally like people just like like say, oh hi, nice bike. Like, oh, this one 1000. Just that kind of questions.
But is the flaring color original or spray painted?
From what I checked in the One Motoring website, the original color was tricolor. I believe it's changed lah. Then also like Raj also told me that this bike, the fairings is aftermarket because like you can see the gaps over here. So the fitting isn't really proper.
Oh yeah.
But to me, I don't care. The bike looks pretty. Then okay.
That's why. As long as it looks like Ducati, can you just put a decal dua kati?
This is not Ducati, bro.
Cannot.
Down the road, what's your long-term plans with it?
I plan to renew the COE like once my uni gonna finish. I plan to keep this bike for as long as I can.
That's cool.
So you don't have other bikes in mind lah?
No, to me, not necessary. Cause like this bike like fits every one of my OCD when it comes to looks of a bike. The Transformers headlight, like boxy bike. Cause originally I like all those old school like boxy bikes, like RGV and whatnot. Then, but I don't want to pay for the NEA rebate lah. It takes 1 month to get the money back. So dream bike.
That also made me wonder. You don't mind, man, a bike with the lack of technology, like ABS, traction control.
To me, I just don't be a Satan on the road lah. Then, Some actually ABS also like you can try to do it yourself lah. You just tap. Because you don't like jam brake. Yeah. Of course you will not be as fast as an ABS but at least still better than nothing. So some more, if the bike has ABS, right, what is the one problem that I think will happen? The electronics is more complicated Then like let's say the ABS failed at one side, right? Then some other section might probably fail. The wiring like might interfere with some other wires or something like that. Yeah. So that's the thing about products like. You will never have a perfect product. There's always be like some compromises to be made. Yeah, so it's just a matter of what you want to compromise. So
your personal opinion, you feel as if the technology for electronics isn't up to par yet lah.
Yeah, but to me it's okay.
You sound like an engineering student. Are you?
NUS guys.
Hey, not necessarily NUS must be engineering. What? You also have other faculties. But the way he talk, mesti engineering punya budak tau. What is the best memories that you had with this bike?
So far lah.
I mean,
only 2 months, I know. Maybe you got with a date or what, something. I don't know.
I think it's just riding on expressways. Then also, like actually, this one sidetrack a bit because I mean the NUS Formula SAE. So like we design, build, and race a racing car. We complete the car in America with like other universities. So the point is, our car uses a Honda CBR600RR engine, but the 2008 model. So basically I've overhauled the engine twice with my senior, this guy called Abdullah.
So basically you know the engine inside out lah.
A little can say so.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I've overhauled. So this one should be familiar because Honda engines don't really change.
I am impressed actually. But do you have the perkakas or not?
The tools. I can just do this in my workshop.
Yeah lah, you can just like, is the professor around?
Exactly.
Bring the bike. And then overhaul
in your lab,
I mean, I've changed my R15 V2 fairings inside my workshop.
So nothing new to you.
I'm impressed, bro. I don't even dare to touch my bikes, bro. Seriously.
No, actually, bikes. You can just find the service manual, everything, then can read off from the
inside. It's just scary, to me, my personal opinion.
Because you're not in a mechanically inclined person.
Being a rare bike and out of production bike, I don't know if this is still being sold or commonly seen. But who would you recommend the CBR600RR for?
I'd say people who want to try like playing class 2 but don't want to pay like so much for the road tax and petrol.
So in your opinion, it's fuel saving?
Yeah, because I don't speed.
Let's say if the borders are open and we can travel freely without restriction, where would you want to bring this to track?
Yeah, big fat yes. Touring also
okay, cool.
Can lah, touring I think you just put something.
Yeah.
Back.
A tank bag.
Yeah, actually there's this one video on YouTube, right, about a Ducati 916 in Europe. This guy's from Ireland or some other country. It's by Petrolicious. It's a YouTube channel. So basically, like, he added a modified rack at the back here, right? Then like he put all his bags and whatnot lah. So I might want to do that.
So you actually went touring with this very bike. Oh, you did Ducati lah.
Yeah, that guy.
Ducati.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Traveled to quite a number of countries, so I might want to modify to like convert it to a sports tourer. So
Yeah.
then sports touring mode, racing mode lor, 2 modes. Which one you want?
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Anyway, if we get to ask this question, let's talk about riding posture. How is it like for you? I mean, what's your height?
I'm 168
It's just slightly
cm.
taller than me. So
Yeah.
how is it? Is it comfortable for you? I think it's comfortable lah.
Yeah, actually not really. Cause macam when I just got the bike, right, I made the mistake of like I sit like in the center of the seat, so I had to like bend a bit more. Then I wasn't comfortable with it lah. But over time, like, I just learned that I was actually supposed to like sit very near the tank and then grip the tank,
okay.
and then it feels more normal lah.
The
Yeah.
handlebar looks very low.
So
Are you bending forward?
I don't bend. I try not to bend like that. I try to bend like that. Yeah. So that it doesn't hurt lah. Yeah. But then, sorry, if I wanna like catch up or like somebody, then might a bit.
Is your foot flat on the ground when you are?
No. I think only can touch like half my feet. But the fun part is, right, when I tumpang people like my feet both can touch the ground. So like it's a low key blessing in disguise that I say that people who like bikes which are like volumetrically proportionate and the surface area is a lot, you can consider getting it.
I think if you have to put a wrap on it, there's more real estate for you to play with.
Yeah. Maybe I can put the liquid moly, that one. Because I can speak a bit of German, so I don't know, maybe liquid moly might want to sponsor
Let's see
me.
if they want to sponsor him.
Yeah.
Good talk. Okay, Akasha, thank you so much for coming down to do this review with us. I mean, a really awesome bike, very rare, very one of a kind. Never really see on the streets before, especially with the Underseat exhaust.
Yes, very beautiful bike. This catches my eye.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful bike. I would love to. If I was much younger, I would love to get one of these.
And if I probably have this, I'll probably wrap it in a
Liquid moly.
a NASCAR sort of theme.
Okay.
To match your
Helmet.
helmet.
This is the kind of bike I would love to play brakes.
I get what you mean.
Play brakes.
If the pillion is a lady lah.
My mother doesn't let me tumpang girls on this bike.
Oh, okay.
So that's sad, man.
So that's why.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Never mind, you tahajud for this bike, so you must take care of it.
Yeah.
Oh, the cat is quite disturbed.
Yeah, it's from the previous owner.
Oh, okay.
Are you planning to get this fixed?
Not anytime soon.
Okay lah, relax first lah.
Yeah.
So yeah, any riders want to review the bike with us, do get in touch with us on our social media pages below.
Okay, if you own a CBR600RR or previously have owned one of such machine, whatever you want to comment or anything you want to share about the bike, you just put in the comment section below. As a token of appreciation, we like to present our friend here, Akasha, with some stickers from Liquid Moly, our sponsors. Yeah. Like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to support us and our awesome sponsor,
Liquid moly.
Liquid Moly. Do check out their online store to see a whole range of products. You can use our promo code and link below to get more discount.
And yeah, that's it for the vlog. And we will see you in the next one.
Wait, 3 seconds. Okay.